Hey everybody, it is me, 3D, and this is the things onto this laptop from the games we're going to play. I want to thank soloPAW for sponsoring today's episode, as well as Bitcoin Live DB Network. Now, if you haven't heard of soloPAW, well, they're like a little black book that's made from stone paper. So they are going to be fade resistant, tear resistant, and water resistant, so you know the info and secrets you store in your little soloPAW will last and survive whatever you throw at it. I personally have a soloPAW, and I use it for my website, info, email, general contacts, passwords, crypto keys, among other things I want to keep offline and off my computer. So these little black books are pocket sized and ready to be by your side regardless of the adventure you have in real life or online. Now use the code on your screen, BitcoinLive20, to get 20% off your purchase today of the soloPAW's website, because yes, they are available all over the place like Walmart and other things, but using the QR will take you to the website where you can use BitcoinLive20 to get 20% off today. Now throughout today's episode, you're going to see this little special little pop-up come in, and we're actually going to transfer the entire thing down there, so that way while you're watching, don't be afraid to go ahead and scan the QR and shop while I play. And remember, use Bitcoin Live 20 to get 20% off today.
What up, what up, what up? I'm a little behind on getting sponsoring stuff up. But we're in. We're here. We're doing this. Alright. So, we have not had like a Mega Bonk theme or anything. We've just been kind of just Mega Bonking it up the past like month or two, right? Well, today we have a challenge. Today we want to see how far can a cooldown bitch go? And so a cooldown bitch is a little bit confusing, right? Probably thinking, what the hell is that? So in these tomes, we have stuff like this, the quantity tome and the cooldown tome. So we're going to turn off the quantity tome today. What we'll do is we'll do a round or two with it on. We'll try to get around when you get to see it in action. Because this is the combo I normally use. My combo that I go for, it's like the safe combo I like to say it is. The cooldown tome, the quantity tome, the HP, and the armor. That stack gonna get you somewhere. Alright? But there is another stack that gets you somewhere. XP, cooldown, HP, armor. Okay? So that's pretty much what we're gonna go through today. So we're gonna do like I said, one or two with this. So you guys can see how it runs, how it goes, and then we'll do it again without the quantity. We'll do cooldown only. And I did say we're gonna do cooldown bitch. We got 3 main female characters in here that we can use. Yeah, 3 main female characters. I think Fox might be a female. I honestly think that might be a female. I don't really know. So we'll probably use Fox too. So we'll go with these 4 just so we have more options to choose from, because I still haven't gotten everybody unlocked. So, not working. It's just 2 guys. Alright. Anyways, let's probably start off with Fox. I think Fox is probably going to give us the best perspective of everything. I have all the hats. No, I don't have all the hats. I'm missing everything. Okay. I do have more. My hat back on. Alright. So today we're going to be playing pretty much every single one of these under the Oh No 3. This is going to increase the difficulty of the enemies in general. Shuffle up. Now today we're using a different music stack. We normally go with just like a really big set of music. But today we're going with just a very specific one, so hold on a second. In the sparks of arcades, where lights flicker low, Atari's primal pulse, where neon spirits glow, joysticks carved in oak, our fingers dance with fate, every eternal chant over the circuits we create. Druid gamers rise in pixelated trance, Sega Sonic wins, we weave our mystic dance. Oh, pixel druids, we chase screens divine. Alright. Sorry, I was checking the volume levels. I noticed my audio was a little low and the music was a little high, so I flipped those a little bit. I know I'm getting hit and stuff. Let's just let this happen. So, let's see if we can get some stuff going. Alright, so you saw I just picked up a little like electric symbol. What that does is it gives you like 30% more attack speed, cooldown, and damage. And so that's like a really neat trick right there, mimicking that pickup. And I am playing at the harder difficulty, trying to get the higher kill count. Get higher kill count, gotta have higher. So we're gonna get to a point. Well, hopefully my ideal is to get to a point where I can just play on the hardest difficulty for every level, just 2 times starting difficulty for all the enemies. Yeah, so you're going to be noticing a huge difference in the playthrough, the way I pick my items and things like that. We've been really changing it up, and it's been doing pretty decent. Oof. So when you have the higher difficulty set, like at the start, you notice I'm not really going for the charge totems. Normally if I start off and I start moving pretty quick, I'll try to go to one as fast as I can, which will essentially let you get 1 or 2 in. So the idea is we got to build up our character before we'll be able to actually do that. Because I was just standing still for a minute. And to be honest, no sanitary, lighting my smoke, but at the same time, I was looking at the mini-map. I normally play with the mini-map super small. I made it larger, just to make it easier to look at. Because it was getting to a point where I was squinting to try to see what was on the mini-map, and it's like, well, that was making it. I'm focusing. I shouldn't be focusing. It should just be like, look, okay, there it is, move in that way. There. So that was the thing there, so just get easier to see. But I will admit it is more distracting now. Yeah. So I really don't want to do this, but I know I need it. Because I don't want to get rid of my evasion. That's the only thing I didn't want to get rid of. I'm really glad we didn't. I had set up one time, we had set up an invasion character. We might do something like that again. We do knockback plus evasion, and we really did it really hard. So we are still trying to get some amount of tome. I don't know what we're on level 3. I've gotten 3 levels. I've killed what? Only 146. Let's try that again. Let's do this a little. Let's see if we can get a little bit better. Start on this one. Oh yeah, I feel like we got a bunch of shit right here in front. So these pots are like super important. You know, you guys have seen me go after them before. I've always like used it as a technique of, okay, I can't. I'm not killing anything. What can I do? How can I help? How can I level up? So it's like the premier way to get random levels. I just made Bob more expensive. Dare I? It's an old habit to break, just to randomly click when you see a box light up. And then, hold on, we'll show you this. So, I do this a lot, where I slide and then jump. So then, I found this out the other day. Slide just always has some amount of movement. So, but basically, the ideal here is quantity will give you more shots, right, that you can do for each one of your weapons. Okay, so then, cooldown allows you to then essentially go from your last shot to your first shot faster. So, the ideal here, okay, normally I get cooldown, I get quantity together. I raise them both up as much together as possible, and we end up with like machine gun like weapons, and like it all looks really fun. It's really neat. So there's an unintended like thing that happens in that process where I'm trying to shoot or whatever. I have 30 bullets that I have to fire. I have 30 something that has to be shot from my character. Okay, we're not getting very far over. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the quantity since we're not even getting a chance to show you guys. I have done tons of rounds with it, so just go in there and check it. We're gonna go. I always click request if I want to go to tone. Why? I don't know. We're just gonna turn it off. All right, so I can't even get it. I can't even. Now. Stay golden. Let's stay golden. We're gonna show you the biggest cooldown bitch of them all. This is the best cooldown bitch that I have found. She is the best cooldown bitch. This is one that I almost always would go quantity because I thought more of those little shields, the more times I can hit, right? Until you realize, well, if you can replace the shield as soon as it's gone, you can actually fire more. And that's what made me realize all cooldown has a benefit. And then I was like, so what's the minimum number we need, like to have like a successful game or whatever? Like with, for example, with this character, how many shields do I need to go around her to not really have to worry? And I was doing previously where we try to get like 30, quantity round of 30. So that way I would pretty much almost always have one up, but it still doesn't happen. I don't always have one up. But getting cooldowns like 300%, 500%. How many would I need then? 2, 5, 8? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be much smaller. And so that's the thing. That's kind of like the trick. as you see when I'm playing this character, there are times where I'll have a bunch of people behind me. I just stop for a second. We're just gonna mix it up a little bit. Like, I see the invasion, I'm like, hey, this might be fun. Dude just like jumped on me. He's like, nah, I'm getting you. Besides, yeah. Alright. And you'll see me always get certain ones, like the blood token, I'll just always get it. And that's kind of like this ideal that, well, the blood token has a 5% chance of increasing your health upon stealing health, right? And so every hit with that is health stolen. So, okay, or just about every health, right? So what does it exactly say? Yeah, so you get health on it. So it's a life steal hit and 5% chance of getting more health. And then I get raw HP, and I increase my raw HP real high. There for the longest time, I wasn't even bothering with HP. Like, just the blood token itself was enough most times for me to be able to get to the main last boss on the 3rd stage and be able to, like, have no problems defeating him, like, it's still or whatever. But the problem there is I gotta rely heavily on armor. I need a load of armor to do that. And I mean, I'm fighting an enemy at like 140 health and stuff, right? Kinda cool, but what happens if you go up to the enemy with like 1,000? Well, then you can just do some ridiculous. You can kind of have a little bit of fun. Now, you notice how I just picked up off that a 1+ projectile. I picked up a quantity of 1 extra. And so that there, it was one of the indicator things that made me go, okay, I don't need to get quantity token most times. There's a lot of times you'll be able to get like enough quantity from just like the natural use of the stuff, the extras and things like that. Generally, you'll get enough quantity, and that's like my thought process at least. How real is now? We're testing it, right? Now, I do know getting extra jumps breaks the game speed. Like, it breaks your character speed almost completely. And I say that because character speed still does matter, and you can't even get faster with extra character speed. But I can basically get all the characters to move at the same rate without having to work on character speed by just getting extra jumps and then jumping a certain way. It's fun. We'll eventually get the extra jumps. I know I skipped it earlier, but I saw something, an opportunity out though. I'm not gonna miss that. So we're gonna go up to about 3 here. So now we have 3 shotgun. We have 3 of the shield. Let's see if I can get 3 of blood. Alright, so we're in a conundrum. Revolver and lightning staff are insanely good. Both of them have bounce. Putting them together is lovely. But we're gonna go revolver. Are you gonna see me do revolver a lot? Its starting amount is like 6. It isn't 6. Its starting amount is like 5 or 6. It's a good number. So now we have 4, and 7. And 2 on the blood one. Now that I think about it, I just got that from this one. Do we have a quantity showcase? XP, projectile count. So we're at 2 extra projectile counts. Okay. Great. What do I got? I got evasion, I got damage, and I got cooldown. Perfect, right? I want armor, or do I want XP? Right? I want armor. Right? Let's go with it. F it. I just had a good feeling. My brain's like, I got a good feeling. Like, we got the plates, we got the guns. There's a chance we don't need the armor. But that means anytime I see the armor pop up in those little things, we're gonna have to go for it. These are the things we're talking about. Those things. A little bit of shield. I know it sounds weird. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. We're starting to build up a character that's got some power. So we got 2 minutes to build up this character before we get a mini boss. Figure out if we're even good enough to wait on the boss, or if we're gonna need more mini boss. Alright, so let's go with attack speed. I feel like we got a good distance right now. We've gotten size like once at least, I think. I feel like we're shooting far. And so one thing I have found out that if you get your size too big with the shield, the Aegis shield, you can actually get them so far away from you, enemies will get between them and you. And it's like, okay, that sucks. Are they even touching me? Holy crud. Okay, now we got some real tests to find out. There they are. Now they're touching. Alright, sorry, I need the armor. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get touched again. Increase the damage, grab the speed, and let's go. Oh, that was a free one. Let's get another. Crit damage, yeah, let's get some crit damage. That electrical plug. Now I got electricity when I get touched. Alright. HP regain, yes, please. Touch me. Ah! Ah! I said touch me, then he did. And I was like, oh crap. He's still doing it. He didn't just do it once, he's still doing it. One of those be careful what you ask for thing. Alright, taking that, we're gonna have a little bit more specialty enemies coming at us. That's good. Means we have more chances of getting those boxes. And I badly did get second. Ah, can't even get up there because I'm not jump high enough. Damn. I really got it. Did we even come across the second boss? Did that set? Did we defeat the mini boss so quick I didn't even realize it? Good. Because I'm Pat flew right by. I got the slow kick. Projectile bounces. Yes. If you just having a weapon that bounces your projectile, that's basically like doubling your attacks. And in fact, you can get more projectile bounces than projectile. It's fucking crazy. Imagine playing a game where you have nothing but bouncy rounds. You would be dominating crazy crap. I mean, keep in mind, you get that to be able to do die to be able to do that, but dang, it was good. I had to find the way to the boss because I'm really behind. Even though we got a great character run, there's a pretty good chance we're not gonna. That last one had damage increase. Let's go with one more there. To be honest, I'm assuming the number we need to get for that minimum ideal thing is 8. Somewhere between 8. If I can get all my stuff between 8 and 10, most likely that's enough to do what I need to do for most things. And hopefully the last boss. Alright. I don't know if you noticed, but we actually got close to killing that boss. We got close. If I could have just got to that boss like 30 seconds sooner, we would have had that thing killed. So I need to pay more attention to my time. I'm gonna wait on increasing my difficulty, just because like I'm still not ready. Right? It'd be kind of stupid to potentially try to increase my difficulty when I'm not even ready for it. 3 box. Come on, get off the tree. Maybe if I'm smart, one of these times I'm gonna grab the shotgun. I mean, not shotgun, the jump. I might just skip the bomber. Getting a really better example of the cooldown. We're getting a lot more cooldown this time. Alright, so all I got hit points. That's almost at 3 in a row now, too. So if we can get the cooldown up, we'll be able to do like 3 in a row. Even though we don't have to. About 4 seconds. Yeah, about 4 seconds so far to pull the new one. So if I can get it to 500%, and that would be like 0.1 second, or 0.6 seconds, so under a second at least. Alright, one more with this one, and we'll go to the next one. And we'll probably pick Nelly, because she's a fun character. So we got 3. So a little over 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So the other one was right on 4 seconds. Well, this one seems to be more right on 4 seconds. The other one was just under 4 seconds. Okay, I heard that box open. Let's get lightning. Let's get lightning. Let's do a lightning and so basically we'll avoid the shotgun today. This one. I'll try to. I love clicking on it. It's a boomstick, you know. Projectile bounces. That's what we want. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are being touched way more often now that we don't have that evasion 10% on it pretty much off the start. Now evasion does so much, like you have a chance of like completely evading an attack upon getting hit and stuff. But you basically also have like when you're being directly chased by enemies, you have a chance of like just not just like literally slipping past. Alright, so you notice how I'm not immediately double jumping, so I'll show you why. So if we immediately double jump, we will go up high. Like more like a rocket. But yourself start to fall just a tiny bit before you jump again. You maintain your speed without it slowing down, so your speed doesn't slow down, and you just keep going forward. If you let yourself fall too fast, you will lose momentum to jump. A second jump to go as far. So to get the second jump to go just as far as the first one, you need to do it right on the cusp of your decline from the tip of your curve when you jump. Yeah, I think that's the correct way to say it. Oh, yeah, it just registered in my brain that there was a health thing. We're at 43 on the cooldown. Alright, just under 4 seconds again. Ooh. I shouldn't hit that greed. I was being too greedy. Alright. Let's get another one. So, what you're going to notice is with every character that we're going to be doing cooldown with today, which are like the best characters to do it with, but keep in mind you can do this with all the characters, like almost all the characters benefit from cooldown. The only one I would say that probably doesn't is Jack. But there's still a way to get the benefit. So we're going to be a sheriff. We're going to be Noelle, sheriff. I call him Nelly. Oh, hey. Puppy just came out, guys. So, we're going to play Nelly. We're going to do the same thing. The concept is basically the same. Cooldown, you know, bounces. Same thing. I might get armor with this lady because we get touched a whole lot more often. Before I go on, think. So, I'm going to be looking for cooldown. I'm going to be looking for damage. I'm going to be looking for health and maybe XP. Let's go with that. Let's go cooldown, damage, health, XP. And again, we should be playing Oh No. That means 1.5 times damage. Oh. What up, cat? Sorry about that. Whew. What up, damn cat? I see you in the chat. Would it be? I mean, they're actually letting people chat on X again. That's nice. I know, like, sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. And you see how Nelly doesn't do like a constant attack. It's, you see the range, but then it's a beam that gets shot out. We can make that beam nearly constant. been hitting the Bitcoin price. So you see me constantly getting that crystal. I love that crystal. It basically does damage to everybody around. And the more of them you got, the more chances of it, or the more health it takes for it. Hold on, I'm putting this up. Nope. Don't worry, we'll get a good setup with her real fast. Now, see, this is one of the reasons why Athena is so great. Is she's all the things, and this lady is half of that. The next lady we're gonna use is all offense. Now, see, like, getting all close range weapons with Nelly, super good, because she's got that freezing thing. So basically, if you're all close range, they get near you, you freeze them, you shoot them. Works. You're not going very fast order, so you get more shots. Sit on me. Alright, let's just run. Let's run. Let's run. So I got projectile count up, but it didn't do anything. I know I just accidentally grabbed evasion. Look, I didn't accidentally. I purposely grabbed evasion, so I was just like, I need something to help me in this situation. So we're not gonna be doing the setup I thought about, because the game got me to react. Nice. I'm surprised that worked out somehow. Let's get the guy on. I didn't even get a chest for that. I think that's weird. Hold on, we got this, guys. Hold on, get that. Yeah. Cooking, guys. Yeah. About to die. Wait for Hold on a second. Okay. Alright. Grab some chests. We haven't opened a single chest. Yes, I am like tapping forward. Tap, 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 tap. Alright. Okay. Alright! I gotta get a good cooldown run. We haven't even got one cooldown with this character yet. What the heck? Let's get it this time. That's it. Stop like my shot. I really like the shot. No, I did not just pause to get a second hit in. No, I did not do that at all. You're totally mistaken. I would never pause to get a second hit in. A little bit of shield goes a long way. Bumblebee technology, man. Those things are dangerous. You guys never seen a Vader Zen? You're missing out. That's where the Bumblebee technology comes from. Zen was the first one to realize the power of the Bumblebee. Really, really is. I got that. I didn't even think about it, did I? As soon as I saw it on the screen. Oh, grab that. I don't even know what the other options were. is an all guns run you can do too. It's really fun. We're at 3 bounces on that microphone. Ah! You know, I want to use a different character. Nellie's fun and all. I mean, gosh, damn, Nellie can be irritating to play with sometimes. It takes a bit to get her set up. Alright, we're gonna play the Shady Robinetta. Okay? Shady Robinetta, let's go. I'm reset. There are like no dots around, no little white dots. There are no pots. Let's give this lady a good start. I like it. I already like it. Watch it be a bad start. I've already gotten hit. I've already taken damage. And got it. Show you guys the power of a slider. Any character with just a tiny bit of speed, that slide jump is just like. I hit the button, but it did not register in time. I didn't hit it soon enough. That shield. Shit. The fucking bumblebee technology, bro. It's for real. Come on, let me get the cooldown. Let's increase this lady's attack speed. Let's actually give her a fighting chance. This lady doesn't have any actual defenses. Let's give her some armor. Alright, we're actually gonna do the armor trick. Okay, let's do it. Alright. projectile speed is good too. Nope, 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 nope. No, we like Ramenette. We're gonna get something. Give me a second. I see some dots. They're on that one. Yeah. What's just up? You know, some scarves would be nice right now. Did you guys see that? Dude landed on me. Landed on my head. Yeah, let's do bouncy bouncies. And if I see we're getting projectile speed. So I got a feeling if we could get cooldown projectile speed, damage, HP, we could probably get some real, some real oomph games. Yeah, let's go up to 9 on that. Now I think both my weapons are about the same damage. So if I can increase my gold, we can increase for damage. Thank you. Thank you. not helpful. I mean, it will be, or could be, but it's not right now. We're in one of those points where all I'm able to do is run. Oh. There are certain enemies on this game that, if they pop in too early, they just completely ruin you. That one and the ones where they explode, those are the other ones. They will completely ruin you if you get this too early. Because then you just can't kill them, so they explode. Send you everywhere, throw you everywhere, make you game. Like, it makes it to where you can't really do anything. So that just increases attack speed and damage. See, like, so that's the ideal that cooldown can give us more out of less. Now we got at least 2, so that we have a chance of like double hitting the same character now. And trust me, I've always wanted to get the quantity up so high with this girl that it would like do a ring, but I've never gotten up that high. And I think I've gotten it up to like 16 or 17. Like quantity. Yeah, because this one has more money in her bank, more hit she has. And I have played rounds where we get the gold thing and you like rack a lot of money or whatever. But there is a cap to how much extra damage you can do in this map. See, these are those other ones I'm talking about. Thankfully, I don't think they came in too early or anything like that. They probably came out around the right time. I know, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. It's not immediate help, but extra XP. I'm now at all my XP to help. It's more. Get more out of it. All the XP. Alright, cool. Shit. I thought I was doing good there. We had cooldown at 4 and we were starting to rack. Holy crap. I got a little cocky there going around in circles trying to get that kill. But I want to explain, okay, why is a little bit of shield good? Alright, so a little bit of shield goes a long way on here because when your shield breaks, it has a pretty large cooldown. And you have to go like 30 seconds to a minute without being touched for it to refill or something like that. Like it can be difficult. So having a lot of shield, you can like get hit and not all the shield get taken away. Well, unless you have like an insane large amount of shield, generally it's like 1 or 2 hits and your shield's gone. Okay, so having 5 shield versus 50 shield in the game, it probably does make a difference because you know your characters increase difficulty the longer you're in the game and things like that. I mean, when I say difficulty, I mean they get stronger. Like you get different enemy types and blah 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 blah. New levels, everything's increased, blah blah blah. Right? So those kinds of things. But if you have like 5 or 10 or 6 or 1, well, it breaks about the same throughout the whole time. But it gives you one free. And if you have some fade, well then you can get fade. You know, like for example, if you're using what's her name, plus then you have your shields, and then if you're using like if you use Athena, you have your shields, and then if you have like Mega Chad, you have his flex. So there's like all these different ways you can stack up basically the ability to just not get touched, not take damage upon touch. And it's very useful. And once you have them stacked up, they can be very, very useful. Come on, give me something good, 'cause I'm spinning like not supposed to. That was actually good. There's two ways to get better items from stuff. Luck and those wrenches. Sorry, I'm kind of. We're going bouncy today. We're going full on bouncy. Oh, hold on. I want HP. I want cooldown. I want projectile. Oh, I forgot. I want projectile speed. Let's go with it. Okay. So I need cooldown and projectile. Let's see. I'd rather have this one. Come on, he's almost gone. He's almost. There we go. Normally go for stuff that increases damage. Full plug, yeah, that's the one. Electrocute on touch. Sorry, the shield broke and I thought I hit the pot. about to rack it, bro. We're about to rack it. Yeah, come on. You guys gotta build up to try to get me now. Oh shit, they got me. I just had 3 evades in a row. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Armor that up, armor that up, armor that up, armor that up, armor that up. I really need to wait. We're at 4 minutes. I think, yeah, we see where the boss is at. Okay. So let's keep collecting pots. Let's keep getting that money up. Let's keep going. Oh, I missed the pot. Let me go back to that. Yep, I'm gonna go back to that. Where's that pot at? Did I like roll like right by it? Oh yeah. Go ahead and grab this one. Grab that. I need something. Dang, that's actually gonna be good. Okay. Already. Alright. Didn't really want to spend my refresh. Yeah. I think I got the pot too. I think, based on the way we're killing enemies, which is not very fast, I need to head towards the boss. I'm probably gonna just go ahead and activate early. Got a feeling it's gonna be more difficult, yes. But I'm not really killing anything. Stuff ain't dying. You notice? Like, we got a pretty good setup, but she ain't killing them. Like, that was the problem. That's why I always try to get cooldown and damage together. Because, like you saw, well, too much cooldown, not enough other things, does equal, well, nothing matters. You gotta get that damage up. We are no longer, okay, now we can buy boxes again. We actually have a higher chance of survival. So like, I love shotgun, but do I really want shotgun with this character? What will that give me? That will give me close range protection. Sleep. Might not get the revolver this time. I don't know. We'll just have to see how the cards play out. His shotgun does knockback. So that's insanely helpful a lot of times. So one of the things you'll see me do is, like, in the air, you'll see me, like, turn. So one of the things that we consider is directional pointing. Where am I looking at? Enemies are going to use that against you. So I believe there is a look pointer objective thing where certain enemies, the big bundles, they don't head at you. They kind of head towards where you're looking. So if you're looking at a box, everything will head towards that box. And so that's what it is like when you're looking at something and you happen to notice something gets into your view, get this little, that thing right there. So if I sit here, get to a point where I can see this, you'll see everyone will start going towards it. They'll just naturally head for it. I grabbed Frostwalker and I didn't want to. Well, doesn't matter now. So I always wondered, like I've sat here before with certain characters, I think Mega Chad, and looked at things, had them in the view, and you see just groups of enemies going towards you, or they go toward them slowly towards you. But so when I jump, I'm basically just thinking the same thing. Hey, I'll look one way, and then as soon as I get on the ground, I'll start heading the other. And then sometimes I guess it is, sometimes I'm actually trying to turn and such. And I used to run by rule like a long time ago where don't take anything for just one, always try to get two. But there are times where I'm like, oh, I'd really like to have that right. Like, damn, no, things like that. I tend to grab those. But a second ago, it was like, oh, increase your quantity, you know, whatever. And we were, okay, let's increase your quantity, give you a little bit of attack speed. Alright, okay. Well, actually, it was projectile speed. Nice. So now, every time we open a box, we get additional damage. And it's a percentage damage, and it doesn't matter, just I got those things too early and I kind of survived. And all that really means is you know, you open a box like this, you immediately get percentage damage based off what you have. I want the XP, but I know it's the bad thing to go for. Damage, any damage. Show you. This is a slower character, so let's increase our speed. Chance. I remember one time I was playing around and I had my crit damage up like massive, like multiple hundreds. And I was just like, how does it seem like I'm really doing more damage? Like every time I'd get it up, it didn't seem like I was doing more damage. And then one of the times he came up to the thing and it was like, oh, you want to increase your weapon? And one of the options was like, oh, do you want to increase your chance of damage, your chance of crit from 0 to, and then I looked on here, even on this screen, where your crit chance for your character or whatever, it's like they put 0 all the way across the board. I was like, oh my gosh, I had all this crit ability or potential, but no crit ability. shady salesman. I really want the shotgun, but I know with this character, getting the lightning bolt, the other one, I really want the shotgun. Sorry, I really want the shotgun. Immediately 20% damage. Yeah, I'll take less health than that. Sure. 5 for 20. Let's do it. Oh, come on. I was doing good. I did not see that one coming. I really want that projectile speed, but I know movement speed would be better, so we're going with projectile speed. Like, I know the movement speed would be really good because I'm kind of a slow character, but it's like, you know what? I'm being rewarded. I picked the better choice for the character, which was faster projectiles. I'm being rewarded with, well, cloak that allows me to get extra speed when I'm being attacked. And it has some permanent speed boost. So, start Duke dive. Sounds like a cat. You think we can get that to be like a machine gun? Yeah, let's shoot him. A little bit. Oh, that's right. I don't have that. Right. Oh well. See that cloak? Got hit a couple times and we just started moving really fast. Really fast. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're in the air. I'm gonna just change up the what we did a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get like a machine gun flame thing. One of these times we'll get black before a shotgun. I'll grab that instead, and you'll see why it's important. But most likely I just won't be getting a revolver if I can see the lightning before the revolver. Getting the lightning and blood mark with this character is insane. Like, it just, because it's 3 all magic forms. And then get like Frostwalker, and you're just like doom sitting on everybody. explosion when I get touched. And I believe that gave me thorns too automatically. Yeah, it gave me thorns. Alright, go back and grab these pots from earlier. Damage. HP gain. Light. Alright. Alright. We got a little bit of close protection. We got full long range. And one of our long ranges comes from us, which could also help us potentially in the short range. It also could help give us some short range protection. What's our crit chance? 1. Get some crit chance. Let's go. I need to look on the map. I think I'm going the wrong way. I know I'm going the wrong way. I want to get down. I know I probably ought to get armor. I want to get down. Scratch my nose, I'm running into it every time. I was hoping we'd get at least one good run. I think if I don't get a good run here soon with this one, we'll go back to Athena. If we're gonna get a good run, she's our best bet. She's probably like the character I actually play best with. Because it's my playstyle. I like can run into characters and creatures and stuff. That is my playstyle. Goes off as soon as I get it through. I waste. I'm probably about to die. Oh, I did. Okay, okay. Oh well. I got one more run, I guess. My bad. And again, we are playing automatically 1.5 enemy startup. They're automatically 1.5 times better than us. They're 1.5 times stronger than us. 1.5 times more health and faster. They are just better. Yep. Nice. Let's keep going. Open. We're gonna try to get this set up. That knockback. No, I didn't even look. I saw the blue lightning, I just clicked it. Kevin. Where on the map is this? We need to remember Kevin is over here. Might be a while before I can afford him. We need blood mark, sorry. I heard the drop. We're gonna do a roundabout. Run for it. I was like trying to get those and that little pop, but it's like, well, these exploded guys said otherwise, and I don't know, sad man. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hope this egg don't kill. Thank you. Where is Kevin? Give me Kevin. He won't kill us, but boy is he gonna hurt us. Normally I get armor and health regain so high that I don't even notice him after a while. He's gonna, see, I had the holy book, right? So, and we're gonna switch up. I don't want to keep playing this character. So I had the Holy Book, right? So the Holy Book does an aura of damage every time you're being healed. Alright? So Kevin punches you in the face, taking you damage. He can't kill you. He'll get you down to 1 damage, and he cannot kill you. Even if you keep punching, he won't kill you. So that gives the heal thing a constant use. Constantly going to be turned on. It's constantly going to be going. And it's insane. And then you get Coward Cloak while you have Kevin going. And you go fast. You start going like as fast as you can. Like the character will end up going to max speed. And then you get multiple characters with those cloaks and you go even faster. So the reason why I always go for the very first one, it's like pretty much a guaranteed promise. I don't know if it really is, but it just seems to always be. The very first crowned guy, the very first elite. We're being pushed out. We're just gonna have to keep moving. Getting some bounces. Double the bounces. For 2. So this character naturally has thorns. And our thorns will go up, I think, per level. So don't have to worry about getting it. Oh, I should hit the HP regain. I didn't notice until after I clicked it. Sometimes after I click it, you have a couple of seconds, you have like another second or 2 to read more. Ooh. I'm about to get my ass handed to me. Any boss just shows up, starts slamming him. We're gonna get you, Ham. Boom. Okay. Check the map. Okay. make sure I'm still running right. I heard a box open up randomly. I heard another box open up. Another box open up! Sorry, that extra knockback. Yeah, I thought you guys probably thought, oh, you can't see the nuke. No, I saw the nuke. I wanted to get the thing before I grabbed that nuke. And see, we got the credit card, so now, like, every time we hit open the box, that's more damage we have now. Yeah, projectile bounce. Now the gun does projectile bounce. Yes, I want to potentially increase my damage forever. Yes, although like that thorn would have been so good to have right now. Spicy people maybe. Spicy that people. let's make this a tank. Let's go tank Athena. So no damage. That was one of the ones I wanted to get, but I don't know. Let's see what happens there. Let's give everything a little bit more knockback. Instead of just my shield took knockback, let everything else take knockback. Don't worry, he'll die. Good. You know, I don't mind if I do. I think I can make my way to the boss. I really want that. I ran into a TV. Oh, I want more damage. I want more damage. Attack speed. Go around. Sounds like it's safer bet. Actually, I'm gonna run around a little bit and pick up. Look at that shield, bro. We got like a full-on range. About 8. And then we can get to level 40 before we go through it. Nope. Close. I got really close. Oh, 1 second. Alright. Bounces. Bounces. Nice. Coward's cloak. Really nice. Let's go ahead and grab that now. Do we really want to fuck with anything? We could get a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of damage with every box from this point on by hitting this like a bunch of times. I really like my setup, man. I don't want to fuck with it. I was blowing my nose. Alright, so jump height, see how it's like uncommon, so it's like, oh, you should really get this. I need extra jump though. I don't have any extra. Now I got extra jump. XP. I can see crit chance is only at 10%. Crit damage is still 2. Let's get knocked back. No, I have. Do I have armor? I have armor. For example, there it is right there. Let's damage up on our blood mark. Oh, come get up there. I don't know, that crit damage is tasty. So right now we almost generate a new disc by the time we go through those 8 discs. If we're not doing it by, like, you notice we went bam, 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 bam. We did like I think 10 almost in a row at almost the same rate of speed before I had to back off. When I backed off, I had another plate. I just didn't notice it. I get like just appeared or whatever as soon as I backed off, probably. But it's like, yes. Holy crap, that's really good. So that just gave us 20% per 100 XP, and that will be continual. So we just got 40% damage, and then since we have all HP, and we're going to keep increasing our HP, and our goal is to get like to 1,000, it's going to do a lot of XP. Now noticing I probably need to get more armor. Is it a bomb? Hey, it's a bomb! Let me just go ahead and do the thing. I know that he'll save that. Get the safe bet. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Let's grab some things. Alright, I need to grab armor. I forgot. Where's the... Oh, it's up there. I'm going the wrong way. Thank you. Right where I was needing to go. Look at that. How many curse stalls do I have? Wait, can you have? I need pickup rank. I really do. That has been bothering. Do I have any ghosts? We do now. Bounces. Let's see HP. Ooh, damage. Ooh, we're only at 6. Yeah, let me go. Yes. Finally going the right way. You don't understand a team that has a low jump. Now how bounces at 5. Oh my god. I was wanting that shield, but that jump height just... she got no jump. But now, okay. This is getting kind of crazy. More cursed stall. Yeah, why not? Let me get the power drop chance, although the extra jump is very nice. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's increase the damage on that one. Don't worry, we'll get rid of the ham soon. I'm letting the other things take care of him. I do gotta do still some map discovery because I have not found the boss portal yet, and we're getting to the point where it might actually be dangerous. About being a tricky situation. As soon as Trunkheim gets in my view, he's dead. Oh no, he already is dead. Where he died at, though. Anyone see where Trunkheim died at? Armor. Execute. Attack. Thank you for that. Damage that up and up. Armor. knew it was gonna happen because it's a playlist I only actually use for this. This is my Mega Bonk playlist. Alright. I think I could probably go on this. I'm starting to see the momentum of me moving around a lot harder. Oh, what up, Tim Cat? Saying more of Immortal. Thank you, bro. So we're finally getting a good round. I'm hoping we can take it to the boss and show the boss some love with damage. Let's get let's get that armor. Sounds like a good idea. Yes. We have 5. Okay. We have 5 of these. 30% of their max HP every second. Multiply that by 5. That's how much damage is being done to these creatures in my aura. What? This might be a dumb move. Oh, we're gonna increase the difficulty. We're now at 5% difficulty. The game's actually about to get hard. No, actually, I think we should be fine. We got a good setup. Yes. Our crits have a chance of healing. On top of like the life steal we already do and some of the other things. See if I can go get them. Hey! Power of plate. We're just about making them as fast as we're losing. Just about. No, not quite. We're still not quite there. I guess when he was bouncing on my head, because of the bounce, you know, he'd slow down a bit going down, or up. I mean, up going up. I guess that was enough to keep it, so probably need to go another 5 more cooldown increases. Where were we at on cooldown anyways? Only on 7. Only on 7. Sorry, I just saw HP regain and I want that. It's crazy, right? Holy crap. Yeah, sounds good. Max HP sounds good. Oh, we are up another set. We're at 500 and something now HP, which means we're doing 60% extra damage with that ring. I should go get that. I should multiply that ring. Didn't we have a multiply station for that one? Oh no, that's pink. I think it was in the last round that we had that. Missed opportunity. Found the boss thing, that's good. We've got 4.5 minutes left before we gotta go through it. We got one more mini boss to have to worry about this stage. There's no mega boss on this stage, we go to a completely different stage for the mega boss. So we have a chance of trying to do some overtime kills too here. Exact drop down to 6. I forget how many good jumps I actually have. Holy crap. Give me evasion. I'm looking for a pot. Hold on, I just grabbed it. I was going over there and pounding on these kind of, the right click kind of pounding the pot. Alright, next be, help. Cooldown. Sorry, damage, cooldown, damage, cooldown, oh, yeah, cooldown, armor, free body. Movement. Yes. 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 Don't rest, don't go. We'll die, man. Hey, what you got for me? Let's see, how many of those I got? One? Let me get that. So I have 2 now. And that's really good, because basically, killing enemies has a chance of exploding, and you get like a life steal, right? And when that happens, there's a random chance that if there's enemies around him, they'll happen to them too, so you have like a chain reaction possibility. So the more of those you have, the more possibility of that happening. Yeah, let's get sides. We haven't gotten sides in a while. Let's get sides. Now we can actually go a little further with everything. Power drop. Power up drop. To get the chances of like noob and stuff like that. Ghost. That's it. I don't know what else to do. Too grand to even do anything. Nope, not for me. I'd rather open a box. Much better. Now I get a chance of more lifesteal on it. Basically, every shitload of chance of lifesteal. Let's look at 63. Not that. Oh, I don't even have a shield. I should have got that shield. Oh, dang. Hopefully the game gives us another shield opportunity. Power up drop chance, yeah. Getting close. So we're at 100% cooldown. So yeah, I needed to get it to like 250% before we're at the point we want to be, where we just basically always have those on, like they're on hand, whatever. Lifesteal. Well, I'd already got that shield. So, and it's 8. Not bad. Basically, it gives us more health. Yeah, I'm starting to prepare for the main boss, because, like, I should have, well, technically I already was. That's why I was getting, like, all those jumps, getting all that armor. That's why I was doing that, is I was actually preparing for the main boss that's soon to come. Right in front of my face, behold. Can we hold out for 16,000? Or should I grab the holy book and run? See, like, the holy book is really good for, like, this stuff, right? But being able to overheat 75%, that means that plus the other one I do has potential of completely being able to overheat. And I don't know if it lets you or anything, but it's a potential. Alright, we just did another 20% more damage. We're screwed. We might not make it to the boss after all. We're hitting that we're screwed territory. We're only like $2,000 off. There's a chance we might not be able to make it to the boss. Grab them all. 14, 15. Get more bounce, get more damage. I mean, it's possible we get this overheal. Let's get extra knockback going. I should have just ran. I should have ran. I hit the button. I hit the button. Yeah, you know. I am being pushed. I'm not jumping. I'm literally just running forward, and they are doing what with me as they will have. So now we're in the process of hoping we can get over there, or they'll push me over there. Either. Okay, I guess I'm definitely not getting overheal. Damn, what's it? No, I want that magnet. I want that magnet. I want that magnet. I want that magnet. Yeah, I think I just grabbed the magnet. What is my HP at? Hey, it's the guy. I had to be careful because I could accidentally grab one of these boxes instead. Sometimes I wish the camera would work better with me. Where's the box? Hold on. There it is. You guys underestimated how badly I want that. We are now doing 500. That ring, 20%, doing 100% additional damage. Damage is at 11.9. hold on, guys. I'm stuck on a tree. I hear a box. I see a box. I want the box. I don't think you guys understand. I want the box. I want the overheal. Give me these things. Come on. I was so close to the box. So close. Hey. Why do you keep putting me in the corner? Guys, stop putting me in the corner. Yeah. Yeah. I'm about to die. Saw it coming. So cooldown can get you very far. As you see, it can get you places. That one didn't. I could have sworn that one should have counted for the leaderboard. Is it not updating? I don't know. Whew. Alright. We'll try one more with this girl. Remember, we were doing this the whole time. Oh, 1.25. My bad. No, 1.5. 1.25. Still, that's a lot. 1 second. All right. Now let's see if we can not kill myself. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed there at the end when we had like 5 extra jumps on the last stage. I was using that to get around there for a minute. We're not really getting crits right now, but we'll see if we can stay alive long enough. please. I thought that was gonna be the one. Alright, I'm gonna play into a tactic I don't normally play into. Hold on, I don't know if we have that set up. Let me see if I can get this set up. So, okay, there's size. So we want to get size, cooldown, damage, XP. So let's turn off stuff we're not. Yeah, okay. Size, damage, cooldown, XP. Right? We gotta get help. We gotta get help. Size, health, damage, XP. Oh, no XP. No XP. That's what it is. Okay. So that's the play build. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the silver that we gain extra 1.5. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. That's the play build box. We're going to try leaning into Ellie's specialty. Frostbite. I'm gonna get blood mark. I'm gonna get revolver. So let me get this. I'm not sure if I'm getting shotgun this round or not. I'm not sure. Most likely, but my brain is saying I need to just wait a second, think about this, maybe increase our Frostwalker a little bit. I think increase Frostwalker is a good idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get lightning or shotgun. Bouncies, you know. Right? But if I get shotgun with this, I could double blast people while they're frozen. I think I'm gonna end up getting shotgun instead of lightning. Oh, for sure I'm getting that. Let's just grab that. Let me grab this and back up. Didn't even see him. I was looking at the target, which was the stone hedge. I didn't even see that skeleton. Sometimes the bumblebee, sometimes when they're over, like they're not at the same height as you, you're like above them. Sometimes they look like pods. The guy is really good with the enemy design. Really good. Yes, please. Yes, I went with that one because it increased the size. I don't think I'm quite ready to drop an elite pro. I had to think about that. I was about to, and then I went, wait a minute. I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, I got a feeling that would be a good idea. Oh. Alright, yeah. Should have known those thingies. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. We're gonna be a sheriff. Get my. You know what? That's right. We're gonna be a sheriff. Let's just be a freaking sheriff for a second, okay? Okay, I already had them all on. I mean, we might be trying to get a new seed or something like that. Don't worry, we got this. Yes. Just give it a shot. Dylan might be a better idea, but god dang it, I like my shotty. I'm a sheriff outfit. I'm in a sheriff outfit. Let's go on full on. Boy howdy, let's take 'em. Coming over. Yeah, why not? Damage. There in my mind there for a minute, I was wondering, should I get knockback instead of size? Just knockback would be really good with this character half the time. Looks like we might be able to get better knockbacks without the book. Slurp, slurp, let's get some help. Help. Give me ghost. Some extra help. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Okay, got the boss portal. Check. Now 7 minutes to go do shit. Well, I'm gonna call it. Alright, sorry we didn't get any really super fun runs except for maybe that one. Yeah, definitely that one. And it got crazy. I really thought maybe we might be able to get to like 200 or something. I still haven't updated my kills. See, this is so weird. Kills here, 397. My last kill set here, yeah, that was last night. Weird. Alright, anyways, thank you everybody for showing up, joining in. Thank you, Dimcat, for talking and chatting up, saying hello. Hope you guys all enjoy it. And, well, you know what? I think maybe next week we'll go for a guns challenge and see what it's like playing. You know, basically trying to get all guns. There's a few different characters we can do all guns. Let me show you real fast what I'm talking about. Like, for example, hold on. We have this guy, starts off with the revolver. We can go all guns with him. This guy starts off with the sniper. We can go all guns with him. Okay? But there are fun things like going all guns with Ninja, going all guns with Athena. As you guys saw, going all guns with Noel does really well too. And Dysa. So, maybe we'll do some of those and see how they go. Before we leave, let me reset my totems. So I'm here doing practices and stuff and runs. I'm not like, hey, what?